In this video, I'm going to show you how you can have your academic comeback within 2 weeks. And if you're watching this, you probably have 2 weeks left to your exams. So good luck, watch this video. Hopefully you'll be fine. You're going to want to watch till the end because I'm going to run through how you can organize your work, how many hours you should be working, when to rest, and how to revise in this video. So first up, I'm going to show you how you can organize your work. What you want to do is write down all the topics that you have to revise for the subject. If you haven't started any topics, then write them all down and write down their subtopics as well. And then what I want you to do is work out how many days you have left till the exam. So it might be 18 days or something along them lines. Write down how many days you have left. Now remember, you have paper 1, 2, and 3. So write down the dates of each exam and how many days are left till them exams. And now what you're going to do is divide the amount of topics you have by the amount of days left. And this shows you how many topics you have to do per day. So it might come out to you have to do one topic every 2 days, for example. And then obviously split up that topic into subtopics and see how many subtopics you have to do each day. So now you know how much content you need to revise in every day. Now, the harder part is making a revision schedule, putting all that content into hours. Now with 2 weeks left till the exams, I suggest 5 to 6 hours a day on weekdays and about 8 hours on the weekend. Weekends is what's going to save you pretty much because you can do up to 10 hours of work. I know it's a lot of work, but it's literally the final 2 weeks for your exams. And these exams are very, very important, especially if you got your A-levels. If you got your A-levels, then do the hours. I know I'm asking you to do a lot of hours, but just do it. It's for your own good. It's not going to make any changes to my life. So now you know how much revision you're doing every single day, the hours and everything. Make sure you give each topic a deadline. So you're going to finish this topic by this day and make sure you get it done. So now you know what you're doing with your time up until the time of the exam, hopefully. And have this written out on a whiteboard, piece of paper, anything. Just have it in your room somewhere so you can look at it. Now I'm going to show you how you can revise or tell you how to revise. I ain't got any revision methods to show you. That could be another video though. So at this time of year, you're not going to learn everything inside out within 2 weeks. So what I suggest you do is 2 ways or 3 ways of revision. Find cheat sheets online. So these websites that do notes, they will have cheat sheets with it as well. Find them cheat sheets and use the cheat sheets. Don't go through 20 pages per topic. Use the one like cheat sheet, 2 cheat sheets that they have for each topic, saying cheat sheet every single time. Doesn't sound great, but yeah, go through these sheets and make notes of yourself on it by the side. Little less notes, if that makes sense. Next one is using YouTube videos on 2 times speed. Make sure it's on 2 times speed and watch the video all the way to the end. Make as many notes as you can on it. And the third option, which you can use, is try finding Quizlets that are useful and try using them Quizlets, but I think that'll take up too much of your time. So I'll stick to the first 2. Now, if you guys want, I can look into making or getting cheat sheets and Anki decks and giving them to you. If you're interested, let me know, message me on Instagram. I'll see what I can do within the next 2 weeks. Now, you have your revision source, you have your time, you have to put it together. You're going to use these revision sheets to make your own notes, and then off of your own notes, you're going to answer past paper questions. Now, I'm around dental students who've got A's, A stars in pretty much all the subjects you can think of. And everyone sticks to one thing. The one reason they got so good in their A-levels is because of past paper questions. So use past paper questions. What you're going to do is, after you finish making notes on each subtopic or topic, go on to Physics and Maths Tutor or any website you can think of and answer their past paper questions for each topic. Before you start a new topic, make sure you answer questions on the previous topic. And also what I want you to do is, once you've finished paper 1, for example, go do a full paper. Spend the whole day doing papers, past papers. Each paper would probably take you around 2 hours to 3 hours to mark as well. So you can probably do about 2 or 3 papers in one day and just try getting through it as fast as you can. Now, the way to procrastinate less, because you're going to procrastinate a lot within the next 2 weeks, is to make a to-do list every single day. So have a big to-do list on your board for like every week, for example, and have a to-do list for what you're going to do every single day. This daily to-do list is going to make you procrastinate much less. Trust me, I procrastinate a lot and I use to-do lists to stop me from procrastinating. You'll still procrastinate, but not as much because you know what to do and you actually have a schedule to your life. Now with your to-do list, don't worry if you don't finish everything on it. Don't beat yourself up about it, because I know when making to-do lists, you put too much on it because you're too optimistic in the morning. Gets to nighttime, you're like, damn, it wasn't as productive as I thought. But still stick to the to-do list. Don't worry if you don't finish it, don't beat yourself up. But yeah, make sure you write a to-do list every single day. If you can, ask other people in your year, your friends, if they have any notes, any Anki decks that you can use that they'll send to you, or ask your teachers if they have any revision sources, any cheat sheets that they can give you. Sometimes they do. Now, obviously, I mentioned past papers and how important they can be. I'll make a TikTok video on how to actually utilize past papers properly, But as a brief summary, what you want to do is, using your notes, answer the past paper questions, and then go through the mark scheme. If there's anything you missed, add it to your notes, and then reread your notes before going into exam, or a couple of days before the exam, try to learn your notes. But I'll do this in much more detail on TikTok, so if you're interested, go check out my TikTok at StudyPlate, same as my YouTube. But yeah, I mentioned earlier, you can try find Quizlets if you do find them useful. I didn't find them that useful during college and high school, but if you do, then give it a go. Now, out of this revision schedule, or out of this like 2-week revision, don't expect an A-star. Don't even expect an A, especially if you've done 0 revision up to this point. This is pretty much a brief summary of everything. By doing this revision, you're covering everything as like a base overview. You're not going into detail of everything. So yeah, make sure you focus more on the topics that you're not too well at or you don't know too much of. And you should have some sort of idea going into the exam of all the topics. Obviously, I can't promise you an A-star or A out of this because it's 2 weeks revision. If you have done revision beforehand and you do this revision method now, then you have a really good chance at doing really well in the exams. But if you haven't, this is just a way to help you answer questions in the exam. You don't want to go in there with 0 knowledge. Hopefully you don't fail using this revision method. And remember, it's multiple exams. It's not just one paper. So if you come out the first one and you feel like bad, you feel like poop, don't worry. You can go into the second paper, make up for it. You always can do that. I made up in my maths papers, stats and mechanics, I was getting like 50%. Pure is what made up for it. I was getting 90+% in pure. It cancels out, it evens out, not cancels out. Don't worry about the exams feeling bad. If you come out and you feel like they were very hard, so did everyone else, it's gonna be okay. Good luck with your exams. The fact that you're watching this video is a good sign. It means that you actually do want to do well in these exams. Follow my TikTok at StudyPlate for daily study techniques. Follow my YouTube or subscribe to my YouTube. I'm going to be posting here quite a lot now that I have free time. And yeah, good luck with your exams.